What's up, everybody? Welcome to another day working on the crappy 300ZX. Today, what we're going to work on is new horns. The car had no horns when I bought it, or at least they don't work. So I went ahead and bought these. Hella horn sharp tones. Got them off Amazon, one of my favorite places to buy stuff from. I hate this yellow housing, so once we get it all figured out and mounted, we're probably going to go ahead and pull those off and paint them because I don't want some bright yellow thing shining through my grill. So we're going to probably pull those off and paint them if you can see them through the front grill. We also got a relay here to hook up, which will probably mount maybe somewhere near the battery. But it didn't come with a base, so we'll probably just be using some female connectors there. What we're going to do is I have to get underneath the car and try to find the wiring for the horns. So I took a quick peek under there earlier, and I see one horn on one side, but that is the driver's side, and that is the side that the sub harness for the blinker and the fog light and the horn got ripped off. So I don't have those wires. Luckily, I really only need one wire, and then we can bridge it to both horns, or actually to our relay, and then bridge out to both horns. So I think I found the wire on the other side. So the first thing we're going to do is try to get one of these horns hooked up, even though they're not going to work well. We're going to try to get one of these hooked up so that we can just see if that wire works and that our buttons on our steering wheel work. So mission number one. Alright, so under the car, this is the passenger side. You can see the old horn. See, there's one right there. It's obviously crappy. It's not working. I'm assuming there used to be one right here on this bracket, but it's not there anymore. So you can see we got our little sub harness here, which is, this is one of the airbag sensors. And then we got this plug, which is my fog light, because I don't have fog lights in right now. And there's some other stuff back there. But anyway, there was this one wire hanging in here, and it's green, and it was all by itself. The old horns got their ground from, it looks like they got their ground from the bracket, and then it was just one wire that hooked to it. So I think this is our horn wire. Again, this whole sub harness is missing on this side because it got ripped off in whatever front end accident they had here. So we're not going to be able to find this on that side, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead outside. This red wire I have hooked up is just literally running straight to my battery ground, and that's just picking up the ground for the horn. So we're going to go ahead and hit my horn button and see what happens. Alright guys, so it rained last night, so yeah, that happened. We're going to go ahead and try to get the horns mounted up today. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end up mounting one of these horns over here, one of them over here, kind of like they were stock, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck them up behind the fog light so you can't see them. That way I don't have to worry about painting them or anything. What we're going to do is we're going to pull our signal from here, probably hook our grounds up right to the same bolt that the horns are going into, and I'm probably going to end up mounting this relay right next to this horn, I think right here. Obviously, again, you won't be able to see it or anything like that. I'm going to try to do all this without having to take my front bumper off, because I really don't want to do that, because it's kind of, you know, if you watch my previous videos, it's tacked on here with self-tappers up here in the corner to the fenders. So I don't really want to have to do that, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. I got my car up on some blocks right now. And I choked the back wheels, that way we don't have to worry about it sliding off. But yeah, so that way we don't have, first of all, I can't fit the jack underneath my car anymore like I could before, now that it's lowered a little bit. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started and see how it goes. I don't really know how much I'm gonna be able to film, because there's not really a good spot to mount my camera down here. But so yeah, we'll just be checking in here as we go along. Alright, so I got my horn sub harness made up, so I'll explain to you guys what I got going on. And then after I get it reinstalled on the car, I'll show you how I routed it and everything like that. But basically this is the hella horn on the driver's side. Basically we just got our power and our ground attached there. We got two of them coming out of this one, and what's going to happen is one's going to go right here on this bracket with this bolt, and that's where we're picking up our ground. Then it travels across the front of the car and connects to the ground on this horn and the power on this horn. And then we have leads coming off that go to our relay. So we have the power and the ground on the relay here. So, and then what we got is this wire, which is attached to this large roll here, is the feed for the relay, which is going to go straight to my battery, but I have to get an inline fuse. So, and then this one prong that's left is the connection for the signal from the existing wiring on my horn, that one that I found yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and get all this taped up with some of our cloth tape and electrical tape, and then we'll get it installed back in the car. Alright, so now that we got our whole harness taped, you can see just kind of did my cloth tape and my electrical tape just like I did on my other harnesses. We're going to go ahead and get everything else reinstalled, and then I'll show you guys how it looks in the car. Alright, so we got it all installed. Here's one of the horns right there, and as you can see, the wiring goes up, comes across the top here, and comes back down to this side, which there's my other horn and my relay. There's the signal wire from the harness connected to my relay, and the power wire goes up around there and through the wheel well, comes out up here by the battery. Right now I just kind of got it hardwired connected because we have to get an inline fuse to it. But let's go ahead and see if everything works. Alright, so we're all good to go. The only thing we got left is to put our relay on. Our fuse on, our inline fuse up by the battery, and then we'll be good to go. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got any questions, concerns, let me know. I decided not to paint my horns because obviously you can't see them. I actually faced them backwards too. That way you just can't see them at all. So I don't think it affects the sound at all. So obviously not too concerned about that. Hey, if you like my videos, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends, blah, blah, blah. If you're in the Maryland area and you want to hook up and talk Nissans, also let me know. And hope to hear from you guys. See ya.